Good morning. So I reckon today and this weekend, all the weather is looking good. Now, if we play our cards right, we might be able to get old girl to put out back there. It won't be doing nothing to the rear tires yet, because, I'm still waiting on the unit sitting next to me. But if we play our cards right, slap that unit in there, do all the fueling, connect all the harnesses, throw a battery in, we might be able to fire this girl up and just get a little taste of what she might sound like. I guess we gotta get to the heat of battle. I'm gonna do this. First up, I need to clean a path through this here unit so I can get that joker out. Gotta move some cars around, bring up the car, get the engine hoist out, pick up the engine, and drop her in, see if she'll bolt too. If she bolts too, that's good news. If she don't, well, this video ain't gonna happen. Alright, so hopefully we can get it in. If you think we can get it in, you go on down below and you say so. I want to hear your take. Let me hear it. Y'all ever have a fart and then you gotta stand real still for about a minute because something crept up on you fearsome? It's fearsome. I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. We might be able to move. How in the hell you start this fanciness? Ain't nowhere to... Golly. My wife's got it all fancy. Look at that. Oh man. Got the big screen going. Baja mode engaged. We going off-roading. God dang, these brakes are good. Talk about break your neck. This is annoying. I extended the boom as far as I can. I could drill another hole, but that's really pushing it. Putting that much weight on just like 2 inches of metal. Really pushing it. But I'm nowhere near far enough back. See the motor mounts? They're slid as far as they can slide. My second set of engine mounts that didn't work. It was literally off by a bolt hole. Gonna have to return them on Amazon, and I got another set coming today. These engine mounts, I didn't really like them to begin with, but I just want to get that engine in there and fire it up and hear the damn thing. But anyhow, we gotta keep chipping away at this thing. Alright! Allow me to bring y'all up to speed real quick. I'm on my second set of engine mounts. That ain't gonna work, so I got a third set coming. So the engine's just kind of laying in there right now. We've been chipping away at some of the interior welding because when I got this unit, the welds weren't the greatest. God dang. babe right there. Oh my goodness. Y'all think she's single? Golly. Oh, I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about her. Oof. Look at this shit on that critter. God dang. Babe, I know you watch my videos. I'm allowed to look now, okay? Just can't order off the menu. Woo. So battery right here? Yeah. That unit right there just took a shiitake on us, right? So I be the welding, and all of a sudden, I be seeing some bright light. Ooh, that ain't no good. Can't be having that, baby. Oh, no. Ah, I'll see y'all at the store. Where do y'all keep your batteries at? Like these little guys. Oh, look at that. Right on front.
Shall we see?
That's right. I like that.
Hey, Jose. I unfortunately cannot help you because I just
can't what?
I just cashed out.
You're clogged out.
I'm going home.
Get that overtime, baby. Builds up real quick. Kind of suck when you're trying to make nice clean welds. Oh my lord. There she goes again. Oh yeah, she's definitely. She's a Ford girl. Yep, we don't want that. You can tell by the hips. So some spots blew through on some of the stuff I was welding. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting out little pieces of 1/4-inch steel and just patching over it because, you know, I don't care. I'm just gonna patch it. It is what it is. Ain't scared. I just don't like holes in my so I'm trying to keep it nice and everything in one piece, you know? So yeah, we doing that. We're mounting all the, made a little bracket for the wire panel and mounted that joint in there. And then I started doing some of the boost control stuff in the engine bay. Started routing wires, started hooking up the holly harness. And basically I'm trying to do everything I can do while I'm waiting on stuff to arrive the motor. I'm still waiting on my trans brake and I'm still waiting on my daggum axles. But Strange Engineering is the one that was shipping out the axle. Not sure why they're just taking forever. But anywho, that is where we're at. I will catch up with you when I got some more progress to tell you. What's up, guys? Alright, so yesterday we got a lot done. We worked probably like 16 hours. I kind of got carried away, set the camera down. I had to take off the headers just so I can work with these engine mounts a lot easier and quicker. I set the engine in there, pulled it out, set the engine in, pulled it out, set the engine in, pulled it out, trying these engine mounts in different orientations. Last time I set it in there, I tapped the windshield. So that's nice, huh? Got that dang hopped up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I got a lot done. These engine mounts I need to send back to Amazon. Son of a gun, if these reviews always get me. I don't know if they get y'all like this, but read this review. I was sitting there thinking, he's done this on all his builds. That thing will work with anything. And sure as hell, when I got them, they measured perfectly to fit in there. So I was like, oh, these are going to be good. They don't line up. They don't line up for crap. So we got to wait till we got new ones coming today that hopefully will work. We're going to take these. We'll send them back to Amazon, put the other ones in. Hopefully, they're going to work. Yep. It's the first time I've ever actually looked under here because, it wasn't that important. Ain't got no gas in it. I was fixing to do all the fuel lines and build a little trap door. I had it all planned out in my head, and I said, I should get an idea where this tank's at so I can know how big to make the trap door. Ain't no tank in it. got a little secret I'm gonna show y'all. So when you pulling up to Fight Club, aka Walmart, and you know you're gonna see like 15 people you went to high school with, which is all good and whatnot, but you ain't trying to like sit there and talk. You're trying to get in, get out. What you gonna do? You're gonna whip you a left real quick, like this. You're gonna come up by this auto center. You're gonna slide in the back door. That right there, that's one of my secrets. So we splurged for the 750 cranking amps, and it's got a 3-year warranty. And I got your basic posts for doing stuff, and one 6-gauge cable just for strapping to the frame for a ground. So that was 180 bucks, but you know, like many things, it's just one of many things you gotta do. You gotta get. I don't know who's gonna tell me what about, you know, having that heavy ass battery in there. It's gonna be all the way in the back past the axle. So, you know, when we get the suspension tuning and stuff, which is way down the road, we might find out we might need to mount that right over the top of the axle. No telling. I'm still thinking about that fuel tank situation. Alright, on to Home Depot. Alright, Home Depot made a small dent, 61 bucks. So let me show y'all what we got. We got 3/8 drill bit. Now this unit is cobalt, but it's actually cobalt. Milwaukee don't mess around. It's not like an Amazon knockoff. Got some weird tip on it. I don't know, maybe it's just better for hard metal, but it literally says hard metal on it. That's what we want though. That'll help us out. We got 3/8 because, you know, we want to go a little bit bigger in everything we're going to possibly need. That'll do. Next up, we got our cheapy flat washers and cheapy hex nuts. We already got 100 of these bolts in carriage bolt style at the house, but we didn't have 100 washers or nuts, so goddamn. And last, we got, oh son of a gun, I thought this was 030. Somebody put it back on the shelf. God dang it. So we accidentally got 025 welding wire, but you know, maybe it's for the best. We'll try that out. I thought it was 030, but whatever. We'll just use this, try it out, see how it does. So that was the damages. Back to the house. Let's build this battery box. As far as the headlamp goes, I'm just gonna have to find mine and charge it. I think the reason why it was so hard to charge was because it had like an old USB style charging, not like a newer one. And when I say old, I'm not talking about the one prior to the USB-C. I'm talking about the one prior to that. So we're just gonna have to dig it out and hook it up, start it, get it charging, and by tonight we'll have light. All right. Let's give these a shot, and you know, fingers crossed that they are going to line up. All right, we gotta pull up on this, pull that bolt out, pick the engine up, try not to hit the windshield again, and take the old ones off. Yep, I'm mad. Mad as hell. Third set. Ooh, that looks like 4 from there. Third. God, I do look like I was missing a finger. Third set of engine mounts. Ain't gonna work. So, I don't want to be that guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact Trick Chassis. You know, I'll send him measurements and whatnot and pictures and videos, whatever. And depending on what he wants to do, what I would like to do at this point, just because I'm so over it, is just get a front and mid plate. Just do what you're supposed to do to begin with, you know. But I do have good news. Last night, I got like some crackhead strength, and I started partying through the night on the car. Let me show y'all what I did. Ka-chow. Look at her. You just look at her. Oh yeah. So I still haven't finished the top brackets, because what I'm going to do is tie them together and then have a bolt, like tightener bolt, that goes through there and on this side, so it holds it down. I mean, it really ain't coming out of there, but you start doing hood rat stuff, it'll probably come out. And these guys, I welded studs and bolted them through. That's what them 4 bolts are. So that bracketry ain't going nowhere. Once I get those top tie-ins on, it'll be sick. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and. Only reason why I took this off, this is to the Holly, because look, everything's off. Ready? Y'all seen that? So if that some gun is sparking, I mean, it's just connected. It's using power somehow. That's the Holly. So that's why I take it off. And I did have battery draining issues with my other vehicle with the Holly, and I think I know why now. But anyways, check this out. So we got our kill switch there. See the switch panel? Ain't got no daggum lights on. Oh yeah. Alright, so I can't lie. It's supposed to be push off and it's pull off. So might have to do some wonky stuff there and get that unit right there to work. I really don't want to have to unbolt it, but I can if I got to flip it around. Anyways, let's check out these switches. Oh dang, I smoked my head. Help me, Oprah. God dang. Dome got smoked. Alright, so dome was on. Let me show you what dome does. So normally that'll be like dome lights, not dome pressure. I got this bad sumbo jump on board or whatever back here that is bright as hell at night. It's a light bar, little mini light bar. Gonna have to put one of them 3M tacks to hold that there, and then clean up the rest of the wire. Top up front. So I welded in a way bigger back brace, because the one that was on there was kind of like looking like Mickey. Oh, hello. Come on, dang it. The one that was on there was looking like Mickey Mouse, so I took that jank off. Oh yeah. All right, so this is wired to the starter wire. This is just for the Holly and a laptop. Alright, so we got our compressor. And then ignition. Hell yeah, look at that. So we got the Holly wired up car-wise, not engine-wise, because you know the engine's about to come back out. We got our brake right there waiting on. I gotta order the brake parts to do the whole brake system. The accelerator pedal, I need to fab up a bracket for it, but I had to get a different one because that one goes with the drive-by-wire, the Holly. So gotta make a custom bracket for it. Another thing I did when you turn the ignition on in the Holly, oh man, the tail lights, running lights come on. So the running lights will be on if it's night, so you can see where the Joker's at. I got reverse ready to be wired to the shifter, and brake lights will get wired. I got the wires ran, but they'll get wired once I get all the brake stuff installed. And the Holly's gonna need to tap off that brake too, so it knows when to play with the torque converter and whatnot. But yep, that's what we got. So yeah, it's been a long ass video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Looks like we ain't gonna hear this thing purr, not this weekend. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Still gotta figure out the fuel tank situation too, so in time. All right guys, I'll see you guys next week. All right, so I'm beat down from the heat of battle, looking rough. It's been a long weekend. This is why I chose Trick Chassis. Check this out. I emailed both him directly and the company, but he responded through the company, or one of his workers did. But I said, hey Alex, I think I spoke with you on the phone. After trying a third set of engine mounts, they just won't line up. Here's some photos, and I sent the photos and everything. He said, never seen those engine mounts before. We built this on a jig that can't move 1.75 inches like you're showing in the picture. I will send you a set of my mounts and let's see what happens. It's Sunday, so I sent him this email at 8:27 a.m. He responded with, I'm gonna send you a set at 8:33 a.m. That's why I chose Trick Chassis. Awesome. So basically, here's the problem guys. Here's what's going on. I'm trying to use universal mounts, so I'm kind of an idiot. I need to be using the OEM mount because it holds the bolt holes high and tight to the block. The way that K-member was designed was for an OEM engine mount, so you can't use a universal engine mount. Well, lesson learned. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, and yeah, definitely did, but I guarantee I won't forget it. So anyways, the email chain goes on a little ways, and I say, hey man, can you send the through bolts with that? And I don't mind buying it, I don't mind paying for it. He said, okay, I will get some of my solid mounts ready Monday. I will find some bolts. If I don't have any of the long ones, I will get some ordered and ship Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll get you a discount on them. It was my Trick Chassis, guys. Trick Chassis.